abusia yebeda maseni amama kwa abad maba ayeka TV so we ya musumfo KBS abusia enenso Ghana maimu nsem deko ene de banyina ena matenase a breaking news ahodo medini nyina eba abesomo na abusia COCOBOD CEO Dr. Randy Abe say wa granting interview bi na emu nsem a ode aba abetoto abonten no abusia ano odinye pa yenyina yenim say some weeks ago ena ECG containers there's 1,000 and something era ya enho asem ebeye he wo man nim wa abra obi ade na no tu mu ekowi ase no ebi mu kiremu a previous government no and the ton containers no edema Chinese nationals bi ebi mu nso kiremu a omoton ye edema India fo bi ebi mu nso kiremu a this particular government na aya akwan a omaton containers no ebi mu nso omu di bi chichei chese enho asem akwa bebre ewo man nim ama as at now nipa property a ECG containers no owi aye anase ofifa aye no enho asem enyambaye ebeye hu se alaji bi chese abusia this particular government there anytime a bibia bekoso wo man nimu ni ehwehwe nipa bonfo mu di sa adwuma no obeti ane se yese alaji bi ene di sa adwuma no koke hu nsensem baaye omo be kirem se eye alaji bi ene soma aye eye containers ECG containers ho sensem so ni nyina eye alaji chese sa particular alaji die boni a wodi wo man mu no abusia enya asem ketu anso asat now alaji kura die yenya nche no ehwa ena COCOBOD for enso die ababebo ma sesei ehwa asem ababeye hie a COCOBOD containers bi enso ehwo nsensem bank kakra enya asem ketu a enya containers nko a sika twitwiri die bi a eno nso ayira ewo COCOBOD for account mu no abusia enya asem ketu a eye COCOBOD CEO na ngasa abatu na numutuo de ensem ni nyina aba abetoto ho no yemborem yenkwetie ensem a CEO no oka ye nyina.
For the first time in the history of COCOBOD, rollover from 23-24 into current season 24-25 no 333,767 tons. 333,767 tons. Aye cocoa omo anomo ho no omo tons a cocoa no $2,600 a ton. Say no omo be free ho no omo pushi mandate omo de ma CMC was 6,600. Enti sale aye for 2024-25 season no 6,600. Enti 333,767 tons ye. Anytime odi 2024-25 cocoa ebe services are 23-24 cocoa yi no cocoa ekwafo no and a COCOBOD lose $4,000
okay
on every single ton. A being seen in the history of Ghana first of all in terms of volumes, because 2017 new government nearby, no, there was a lot of noise about rollover by Dr. Punia administration. What was that rollover? 50,000. Price difference was under $200. But this one, 333,767 tons of contracts that they couldn't supply at 2,600. I had the 6,600 cocoa and I had the air supplies our contract. So the difference is $4,000 on every ton.
Wow.
As we speak, your supply more 210,000 tons, which translates into $840 million. So any sika cocoa equiafo no any Ghana COCOBOD yashri as a result of that.
Okay. Previous administration no and some are working nyina no chief executive and no so about justify the okay and also their response now.
What justify is saying
say e ka mo bogu honom no na yade a wo say ekoso na akoso na eno no obechire mo saying
basically they are not can say they had to go and look for 1.4 billion cedis.
Yeah.
Okay. Main friend is eka. Your friend is eka over 2 years 1.4 billion. And I will call no wage 33 billion. Into a car over 2 years no, all the times 33 and a wage. And I also the save cocoa industry. You saving how? Say cocoa price echo from ɛna okobo obusia de tu akoko farmer ana say wo ye den ana say wo see new head office ma COCOBOD
okay
ana wo see new warehouse ma COCOBOD ana wo ye den wo discan ye den how I mean I need to understand and yes you COCOBOD were about 200 containers AC port na 200 containers na agrochemicals and na juice sacks na ekohwe amu no niama obviously ye cry 2022-23 ye year in 2025 23-24 24-25 and these things are supposed to be at the port are called demurrage as are called auction ye check here containers no here all those figures are much about 200 no ye check here yenhusu and it say National Investigation Bureau investigate this idea no well the so-called 200 containers no any COCOBOD stores we are still trying to find out how many of these containers are available, what are in those containers. Now whilst we are this shipping lines are blacklisted COCOBOD because when say shipping lines no omo containers and omo do uniama gum omo de ba port na uyi uniama no mo de omo containers echo back
okay
it is a want to me you uniama no omo containers no aka omo to me go back na say so omo adwuma no so essay into 22 23 24 niama importers omo krania mama COCOBOD no omo de aba COCOBOD and to me and clear niama no it is shipping lines now blacklisted COCOBOD and our shipping lines now some blacklisted our suppliers no
okay
now what is interesting is say what krania mama for 22-23 uyi that was cry the same things for 23-24 uyi that was cry the same things for 24-25 enti ufa bibi ti say jute sacks company no mo supply no they've been blacklisted by their shipping lines omo petition to us attaching all the documents no ye ba say no one of the first meetings I'm here with the shipping lines to plead with them to explain to them what the issue to tell them about how in shisha ede to ho sanyama no ensibio and to get them to also continue to do business with suppliers no because we'll continue to grow cocoa and we'll continue to need agrochemicals the fertilizers and everything and the sacks and all that now inti sacks are wo imported 2 years ago we ewo hodmo they are imported this year we ewo hodmo only for us to find out to say no knowing say before mo be free so no o ma say award contract for sacks for 25-26 IS season afi nearby be komu no mo award the ade no what they did was that omo escrow your account Ghana International Bank of London $48 million for that money to pay for the 25-26 sacks it is sacks na badada no wonko yiye now so sign contract 25-26 at the tabo or whatever. I hope my tree is correct on that one. What the tabo etusu say $48 million of COCOBOD Sikano and no young fan to special account mo to service the contract for 25-26. Meanwhile, there were 2 previous years no. Egwa wuye shipping lines or more blacklisted supplier. But before you left office, you went to procure for 25-26 and escrowed $48 million. So these are some of the things we keep discovering every single day as far as COCOBOD